Welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Sean,
And I, Melanie,
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and sometimes how the themes of those episodes impact our lives.
Sometimes.
If you are new to the podcast, welcome. We're glad you're here. And if you're returning, welcome back. We're also glad that you're here.
Bienvenue.
If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on whatever platform you are listening or watching on. And check out our socials at the Sunnydale Diaries. So today we are not talking about how the theme of the episode impacts our lives.
No.
Number one, because we are talking about season 4, episode 18, where the wild things are today. But also because we are going to discuss our season 4 contest.
Ooh, it's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Tell them about it, Melanie.
So we thought it would be fun to pull an idea out of this season's dealing with the initiative and secret headquarters and stuff like that. And we thought it would be fun if you would create a dossier on any character from season 4. A dossier, in case you don't know, is just a collection of information about, in this case, a character that I could hand to anybody who doesn't know this character, and it would give them everything they need to know about the character, including bio data, photographs, interesting trivia about them, but all laid out in like a synopsis folder. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What their social media would be like.
Yeah. Get creative.
What is on Anya's Instagram? That's what I want.
My gosh. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, be creative. We're not really putting a lot of like rigid structure on this because we want to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So create this dossier.
Yeah.
And send it to us at thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Or, if you want to message it to us on our social media, we'll make it work. We'll also have a spot on our website, thesunnydalediaries.com, where you can submit also. But send it our way. It needs to get to us by Halloween, so October 31st, 2025. And we will announce the winner during our season 4 finale, which will be shortly after Halloween.
Ooh.
And like our typical contest, we have some fabulous prizes.
We do. We're going to give away first prize and second prize this time because I had stuff in my prize bin. And first prize is going to get their choice, and then second prize will get what the other thing is. Anyway, so we've got a gentleman Funko, and then just received in the mail my Jonathan trading card. Ooh, and it's got a little Jonathan info in the back. Little bio on Jonathan. I wish he did cons because it would be amazing to get this autographed.
He's too busy producing and writing really musicals on Broadway.
I know. Good for him.
Can you get a little closer with the Jonathan trading card?
Yes, of course.
Mostly just because I want to see more of it. Nice. And then the back.
On the back?
Too. Yep. Nice.
You can see his little... Can you see it? You can't really see that. Oh, you can see it a little bit. The mark on his shoulder.
From Superstar.
Yeah. So, yeah. Be creative. Have fun. That's more important. Have fun. And send it in.
And we'll also announce the winner on all our socials. It'll be preserved on the internet forever.
Forever. I do want to talk about something from this episode, though.
Okay.
Let's talk about ghosts.
Ooh.
And poltergeists.
Okay.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I think they most likely exist, yeah.
Have you ever experienced a ghost or a haunted house or something like that?
Personally, no, I haven't. Although after my mom died, like a week later, I was napping and I was kind of like not even like asleep, but that weird like you're heading that way, but
Yeah.
you're not out yet. I heard I felt the rustle of wind, and then I heard what I think is my mom saying, "I'm here," and
Wow.
I was not asleep yet.
Ooh.
So that's like probably the freakiest one that I've. It can be freaky
Ooh.
in a good way because my mom just died, so I heard her
Yeah.
most likely. So that's really the only one I could think of. What about you?
I, I do believe in them, in spirits, but I've never experienced one. I do think that people come to us in our dreams
Mm-hmm.
and visit us in our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be amazing to experience that. I don't know if I'd be terrified or enthralled or what.
I guess it really depends. Like, is it a good happy spirit or a poltergeist?
Poltergeist.
Yeah,
Yes, which, growing up during the 80s when I did and watching that movie was terrifying.
that clown. That for me, it's the clown. I mean, there are lots of scary things in
Peeling off
that
the
movie.
face and the meat puppet that goes across the counter.
The meat puppet.
Ooh,
Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. Maybe we should. Maybe I'll watch that.
put it on your October list.
Yeah, we're working our way through the Final Destination movies because I've never seen them.
Oh,
I've seen pieces, but never like the whole movie. So we watched 1 and 2, and I like them so far.
yeah. Okay.
They're actually putting a story behind it. It's not just like a slasher flick. Like there's actually like connections between the first movie and the second,
Okay.
and I think that continues throughout the series. So although it's one of those, like the first one was made in 2000, which to me was yesterday, but then looking at it, I'm like, this looks old.
Yes.
This looks so old. I don't like that.
When I was watching Armageddon the other day, I'll watch Armageddon anytime it's on. Anytime it's on. But the opening of Armageddon, the soundtrack is like so warbly, like an old film strip. It's like, oh.
What bothers me is the computers.
What, in
Because,
Armageddon?
well, no, just in like late
Oh,
90s,
like
early
oh yeah, yeah,
2000s
yeah.
movies, because it's like that fake internet page or something, and it looks so bad. Plus, you put on the big CRT monitor
Yeah.
in it,
Yeah.
and it just makes me a little sad.
Oh man, the things we've seen.
In the 80s, I had a board game called Ghosts, and it came with these little, probably like 3-inch tall plastic ghosts that glowed in the dark.
Yes.
And I just, when you start talking about ghosts, that's immediately what came into my mind.
I don't know if we've talked about it on here. When I was young, we had an Odyssey video game system.
Oh yeah, we mentioned
We
the
didn't, and
Odyssey.
they had the haunted house game.
I don't think you mentioned
Oh,
that.
there was a haunted house game where you put, the cling film on the TV that looked like a haunted house, but then there were like lights would go on in different rooms. And you had to like, I don't even know what the object of this game was. I just remember liking the different lights in the house.
Do you have a favorite Pac-Man ghost? Pinky's Inky, Blinky, and Clyde.
Because it was a funny name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was never very good at that game.
Oh, I loved it. My sister was amazing at Ms. Pac-Man and has no memory of it.
Really?
I brought it to her a couple of months ago. We were talking about video games. Like, do you remember how good you were at Ms. Pac-Man? No. Did I play that? Like, oh my, how do you forget that?
We had my dad brought back, I don't know, one day he brought home an arcade
The
tower
full
of
size one.
Centipede. And so that was in my room. I was very popular that year.
Sure. Yeah.
And my mom has disclosed to me since then that she was addicted to that game. Like she'd wait for us to leave for school in the morning and she'd go straight in there and start playing that game.
Oh, now you know how they sell those little ones, like it's like probably like this
Yeah, we
big.
had some of those. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I could find a centipede one for your mom for
Oh my
Christmas.
gosh. Yeah, that's funny with the roller ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also had the Pac-Man Lego arcade game, so it's like this big and it looks like the actual like screen and like things actually move around. I haven't put it together yet, but
Oh, we mean things move around.
like you could have the pieces move. Like I think the joystick, like there's some mechanisms inside because like you can build
Oh,
gears and stuff like that with Legos. I actually haven't opened the box yet, but
that's cool.
that's when I finish the one I'm working on now. That's the next one.
I just saw a Lego set that's like a laboratory. Was it a
Ooh.
laboratory or was it like minerals and stuff in jars? I don't know. It reminded me of you. It was very sciencey.
All right, you ready to get into where the wild things are?
Let's get into it, and I will preface this with, boy, I was wrong again. But again, how would I have ever guessed this?
There's no way you would have known this.
Buffy and Riley's sex is fueling poltergeist in a haunted house.
hmm So yeah, this episode is not about somebody being in a blockbuster video trying to find the 1998 movie Wild Things
No,
with Matt Dillon, Nev
that was a good
Campbell, and
movie.
Denise Richards.
That's a
That is
good
a good
movie.
movie.
You guys should
Yep.
check that one out if you haven't.
hmm And it's also not about multiple Charlie Sheens playing baseball. Wild Things.
Ugh. The world does not need multiple Charlie Sheens. This is true, so I'm glad it wasn't that.
All right, we start with the previously on.
Relationships.
Yeah, they show Anya and Xander, Willow and Tara, at the beginning of the gross scene between Buffy and Riley and the Iron team.
Yes, yes.
And we open in a fight in the cemetery.
Patrolling in a fight. Yep. And it's a demon and a vampire, which is interesting.
And Buffy and Riley fighting them.
Yes, and Riley stakes the vampire.
And I felt like the effect of the vampire dissolving was even better than we have been seeing. They must have gotten some more money.
Yeah.
It was a very quick dissolve into ash. My first question to you is, what's up with Buffy's pants? Did you notice
I
them?
wondered the same thing. Those sparkly snake pants. I don't know. With a giant bulky turtleneck sweater. I know that like in the late 80s, bulky sweaters were really popular. I had my share of those, but not in like the early 2000s.
Yeah. It was interesting.
And I was like, man, that's gotta be hot.
That's true, yeah.
California.
Because I saw it, I'm like, no. Were they shiny?
Shiny snake pants.
Mm-hmm. So the demon and the vampire are apparently working together. And Buffy with the crossbow.
Yep, Buffy with the crossbow.
I love my Buffy, but she just needs to put down the crossbow. It's not her thing. She's great with it in the original Xbox game, but not here.
No, not here.
But yeah, like you said, Riley staked the vampire, and she liked watching Riley. There was a look she had,
and she says, "You get Fang, I'll get horny."
That made me laugh.
Yeah,
it did.
And then they finish, and they're all worked up, and they're like, "We should go tell Giles," but then they're like, I wrote very faith-like. The juices are flowing.
Yeah, back in the balls room.
Yep, go back to the balls room. I put that in all caps, doing it.
I have two more things from this scene.
Okay.
Number one, Buffy's hair.
Oh, it's like a wavy, crimpy thing.
Yeah, it was very wavy. I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's just I don't think we've seen that before. We've seen a little wave, little crimp, but this was pretty intense.
Yeah.
And the other is, I couldn't really get a good look, but I believe Riley is wearing carpenter jeans or carpenter pants because he put the stake down in that long pocket that's on the side.
Oh, I did not notice.
Remember carpenter pants?
Yeah, that was not a thing for me. That was a guy thing.
Oh no, I know.
But yeah, vaguely.
Mm-hmm. We get
credits. Between carpenter pants and cargo pants.
Cargo just have multiple pockets. Carpenter has like that strap for the hammer.
Got it.
Strap for the hammer.
Yeah, strap for the hammer. We're going to find all about that later on.
And then we get credits.
Yes.
I paid a lot of attention, did not notice anything different.
I did not either. Yeah. All right. So then we open, it's nighttime at the dorm, at Riley's dorm. And they're in bed together. And he leaves the bed and he kind of sneaks out. I was like, oh, what's he going to do? What a jerk. Leaving her in bed alone. What's this show? What? God, poor Buffy.
He's going into Graham's room.
He's just going to the bathroom. But you know that something weird is up because there's like those weird point of view shots of him walking through the building and there's the eerie music.
And At one point, the caption says rustling. And then a couple of seconds later, rustling and moving.
Oh, yes, yes.
But it just turned out to be a drippy
It's
faucet.
nothing. Let me just comment on this bathroom. This is the bathroom in a frat house. That does not look like the bathroom that is going to serve, let's say generously, there's only 10 guys on that floor. 10 men live in that building on that floor. That's a very clean bathroom.
These are trained
And there's
military
like two
specialty.
towels in there.
Okay, I'll give you the towels, but these are trained military special operatives.
Okay.
They're not going to have a mess.
Okay.
So we're opening and the credits are going through, I'm like, yeah, Amber Benson, Catherine Houston, and I'm like, huh, I know that name. I'm going to note that for later. Did you not get? Oh, if you didn't get it, I'm surprised.
I know who Catherine Houston plays in this episode.
Okay,
But
good.
why is that meaningful to you?
Because of what else she played and other things.
Oh, what else did she play?
I'm not going to tell you till we get there.
Oh, all right. So there's nothing in the bathroom. That was a big lead up to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the creepiest friggin' ice cream truck. Like,
Yes.
what parent is letting their child go anywhere near that ice cream truck with the music in minor key?
Yeah.
Creep
It was,
orama.
and not that Xander's outfit is creepy, but I just think it adds to the creepy factor. And did you happen to
Down.
notice
I
when
wouldn't even get close enough or let my children get close enough to see who's inside that truck. As soon as I
Yes.
hear that, I'm like, that's a murder truck. There's no way.
It's a murder truck. Oh, bodies in the freezer.
Yeah, right? That's right.
I did take notice of this, but I didn't think about it until I read it in the trivia. At the on the top of the dashboard, there's like a magazine
Bug.
or a book about giant bugs.
The giant bug. Yeah.
Well, all right. So go back to season 1, the
Yeah.
big praying mantis. Remember that?
Yes.
The trivia mentioned that. Like,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Maybe
Yeah, I thought
he's
that was
fondly reminiscing.
also if I walk up to an ice cream truck and there's a giant bug in the front,
Yeah.
I'm not getting ice cream there.
Did you
Okay,
notice
so apparently this is Xander's latest job.
new gig?
His new gig. He's talking to Anya. She's in the truck with him, and he's talking to her about going to a party at Riley's, and she doesn't want to go.
She's upset.
And they kind of have a little argument about it. But then she's upset because they didn't have sex last night. For a total of 2 nights since they've been together that they didn't have sex.
The horror.
That is crazy. That's cuckoo. But then she's like, so we're breaking up.
Yeah.
I know what's happening here.
And then she asks him, maybe it's, she saw a commercial on TV, maybe it's erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
A wrinkly old man on TV, which the trivia referenced Bob Dole, because apparently he was in the first Viagra commercials.
I don't remember that, but that sounds about right.
Yeah. And that definitely freaks out Xander. He's like, I'm fine.
Whoa, yeah.
No dysfunction.
Everything's fine.
But you want to have sex? Let's have sex. They start taking his clothes off, and then they both look out the window, and there's not just like one person. There's a bunch of kids.
Next episode, he's gonna have a different job.
Yeah, bunch of kids, some adults.
Yes.
And that's the end of that.
Yes. The next scene is at Giles's, and they're all talking about the vampire and the demon working together as a team, and how that shouldn't be happening, and what's happening there. And they think maybe Adam has something to do with it, that he's bringing vampires and demons together.
Was it Giles's? I thought it was like the cantina or something, because there's a vending machine in the background.
Okay. Sure. Let's edit that. They're at the canteen.
I did it again. I called it the cantina.
And then, so they're like, oh yeah, we think it's Adam bringing them together. And Willow says, oh, bringing people together like Martin Luther King.
And then she realizes maybe she shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. And we keep getting these weird shots of Buffy just kind of like caressing Riley's hand, which apparently is getting him very excited because they excuse themselves very quickly to go do it.
And Tara is there. So now it's like we knew that Buffy met Tara, but now Tara's there with Giles
Yes.
and Riley.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yes.
And yeah, they run off.
Yes. You're right. They must be there at the I don't know if it's the canteen or it's still the what is their house called? Lowell House. Anyway, they run away to go have sex.
Yeah. But we do find out that although, because Giles was invited, and although he does appreciate a good kegger, he has something to do with the espresso pump.
Yes, something grown up. He's got to go to. Yeah. Now it's night again at the dorm, and Forrest and Graham, who I always forget, are talking about how it's so cold. It's so freaking cold in the dorm. But they can hear Buffy and Riley going at it behind the door. That's so gross.
Yes.
That's so gross.
Well, and then did we need, so that we see Buffy and Riley doing it?
Yeah.
Do we need to see the condom drawer? Like, was that a safe
with the Durex
thing?
condoms?
Yeah, like I don't know if that was like safe sex. Yeah, no, I agree. It just seems,
and they're making it like it's normalizing safe sex. I'm all for it.
Okay. I keep forgetting this was 25 years ago.
Yeah. And then the guy is trying to start a fire in the fireplace, which I'm like, I don't ever remember having a fireplace in a dorm.
Well, okay, two things. One, we find out later this was actually like a home, like a foster home kind of thing.
Yes.
So I could possibly see that. And, it is part of the initiative. So
you just have all the answers, Sean. Why are you on their side?
I agree with you on some things. I'm just justifying the fireplace.
Okay, well, anyway, so this guy is having a hard time. He finally starts the fire. He sits in the rocking chair, right in front of the fire. And then we get another shot of Buffy and Riley doing it. And then there's a giant explosion of lust. I assume that's what caused the fire to
just
catch that dude on fire. That was a pretty good effect.
Yeah, that was. At first it looked like it was just his feet, or his lower half, but then we see it's the whole thing, and Forrest goes, grabs
get the medic.
Grabs a flag off the wall. And,
some polyester flag that's
made
in China.
Tries to polyester
flag, totally flammable.
Yeah.
So then Anya is walking down the street, and Spike pops out. Wah!
She yells a little bit.
Yeah, she's like, and then he's like, "Give me some money. I'm robbing you."
She wasn't having it.
No, she's like, "I'm not giving you my money." But then, so they, and then he's like, "Where's your? What do you call him? Your droopy man." Why's your droopy man with you? Then we cut to the frat party, and that's where everybody is. Buffy and Riley are just moony-eyed, gazing at each other across the room.
Mm-hmm. We find out that the guy who caught on fire, Mason, is okay, just singed eyebrows. So, good for him.
Yeah,
I'm glad it wasn't too hard.
Then we cut back over to Anya and Spike are now at the bronze together, commiserating.
That's exactly what I put in my notes.
Commiserating. And, she said they're both like, things were simpler when we had our powers. Everything is complicated now. Although they're both talking about totally different things. Although he does make a reference to, she says, love always ends badly. And she's sad about her and Xander. And he's like, I was in love once. And then they talk about maybe going and getting vengeance on Xander and Drusilla.
Yeah. And then she changes her mind, but like, you go ahead and do it, and maybe later.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think we've really seen them interact much before.
No.
So that was cool.
Yeah. We're back at the party, and there's some dude putting the moves on a girl, or talking to her about French, how the feel of French on your tongue.
Oh. He apparently, again, I didn't notice it. The trivia mentioned this. He was one of the cavemen guys from Beer Bad,
Oh, okay. Well,
which
sure.
they were all full of themselves too.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
not surprised by this. But yeah,
Stereotypical frat guys.
it gave me the ugh.
Yeah, for sure. And then he leans against the wall and has an orgasm.
Yep, you got it.
Right?
Yep, orgasm wall.
Man. Excuse me for just a second. I'm just gonna reach over here for a second.
Oh no.
Nope, nothing.
I thought you were really good to pull out a
Nope.
prop or something. That was good. That was good. I liked
Nope.
it.
Nope, just checking my wall.
No, no.
No. Damn.
He acted that well.
Yeah. That was pretty
I
good.
believed it.
Yeah. I was like, is he having an orgasm? Wait, what? Yeah.
I keep forgetting you haven't seen this episode.
No. And so then Xander's at the party and he wanders over to some random girl at the trophy case and is flirting with her. And I'm like, way to prove to Anya that everything's fine.
Right.
Right?
I think he's doing it out of spite. Not that I agree with it, but I wasn't not right. Don't do that, Xander.
Yeah, jerk.
And then guy by the orgasm wall calls over Evan, who is, I haven't mentioned this in a while. He has to be at least 32.
Very easy to believe that. Yes, sure. Yeah.
So then he calls him over to the orgasm wall.
And then there's a girl there standing there with them, and she's just kind of watching, like, ha 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 ha. I was like, girl, we get in on that. What's wrong with you? You know these bozos aren't going to give it to you.
Willow and Tara are sitting on the stairs. I do like Tara's pigtails, I gotta say. I thought she looked very cute.
Yeah.
They're chatting it up, and Willow says something and puts her hand on Tara's knee, and then Tara freaks, like, that's disgusting, don't touch me.
Yeah. Which is interesting reaction. Like, is she the only one that had that polar opposite reaction? Like, everybody seems to be like all getting it on and feeling the sexy time vibes, but she's the only one that felt like repulsed.
I think so, yeah.
Interesting. And somewhere in here, Buffy and Riley excuse themselves again.
Oh, yeah.
To go look over an essay.
And they're at it again.
Yeah. So Spike and Anya show up at the party.
Mm-hmm.
And Xander is instantly acting possessive of Anya. Just, dude, get... boys. And then Spike is like, why would you bring me here? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good question. And then they're like, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're here.
And then him and Ander start fighting a little bit, and then Xander starts yelling, can I get you a drink? Hostile 17?
That's right.
But nobody notices.
No, nobody cares. And then, Xander and Anya continue to fight, and they kind of break up. Or say they're breaking up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. I'm going to go have fun. And I'm going to go have fun too.
Woohoo! In the corner, people are playing Spin the Bottle, because that's what you do at a college frat party.
You ever play Spin the Bottle?
Like once at like somebody's house when I was like 15, I think. Nothing. It was like, little packs. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
No 7 minutes in heaven for me.
No. Oh my God, mortifying.
What about you?
No, I was at a party once where they were going to play, and so I excused myself and called my mom. I was like, come pick me up. No, lame. So then, but then Xander is gonna walk out, but then he notices the girl from the trophy case is playing, so he goes and joins in.
Yeah.
So he gives her a quick little peck, but then she attacks him. And she snaps out of it pretty quickly, and then she runs away.
I was trying to think
And
of another word to describe it because she attacks them, but like she attacks them with like she didn't attack them like in a bad way.
no, she's like making out with
Yeah,
him hardcore.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and then just runs off.
He follows her, and as he's following her out, he sees people all gathered around the wall, laughing and making their little orgasm faces. Um, and he finds she's in the closet, locked herself in the closet, and she's in there, and she's like cutting off her hair, and she's like, "I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad." Ooh, phew.
Pretty. Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right, blah, blah. Then Willow is looking for Tara, and she goes in the ultra clean bathroom
Mm-hmm.
and kind of splashes some water on her face, uses the one towel that all the 10 men have been using for God knows what, wipes her face with that. Gross. Gross.
Did you
That's gross.
happen to catch the English leather aftershave on the counter?
I did. I did. I was like, who the hell is using English leather in 2000
My
whatever?
dad, not in 2001, but my dad used that like in
Yeah,
the
your
80s,
dad. That's who's
90s.
using
Yeah,
it. Your dad or your grandfather.
yeah. And so she's in that bathroom, like you said, dries her hands, and then she
Hmm.
hears something, goes over to the shower, and sees a kid like being held under the water by nothing, but
Yeah.
struggling under the water, and then he
Yeah.
just fades away.
Just disappears. But then she turns around and he's there.
Mm-hmm. And she screams.
Spooky. And she screams. Yeah, she screams. And then we go to Buffy and Riley doing it. And not only did Riley hear a scream, but he's like, was that
Yeah,
Willow?
but the same thing in my notes. I mean, I understand he's trained, but that's if he can tell the
Oh,
difference in
please.
people's
Yes.
screams,
Okay.
that
All
was
right.
ridiculous.
Yes. But then they go back to doing it.
Yeah.
Xander goes back to the spin the bottle room. And they're not paying any attention to him.
They're just spinning.
They're spinning. Willow finds Xander and she tells him about the ghost. And then I said, Xander, with the questions we've all been asking. One, are all the frat houses on this campus haunted?
Yep.
And two, if so, why are people still coming to these parties? These are my questions.
Yeah, those are all reasonable
Just
questions.
globalize them to anything in Sunnydale.
Can you imagine, like, all right, so go into the first one, the Halloween one. I mean, that was, I don't want to say accidental, but you could go there and not know what was going to happen. So you're traumatized from that.
Yes.
And then, it's a couple of months later, you're in college, you're having fun. I'm going to go to this other one because what are the
Yes.
odds? And now you chopped all your
The
hair
odds
off.
are good. You live in
Good
Sunnydale.
point. Good point.
Something happens every week. Tara enters and she's okay. She's fine now. She's not upset. She's no after effects from her episode. But she doesn't like the energy in this house.
So you got to go.
She wants to go. Then the bottle is. So we flash the bottle. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's exploding.
Yeah.
Shards of glass everywhere.
Oh, not good. Not good.
No. They knock on Riley's door to get Buffy, but they don't hear anything.
Tara wanders by like the second story railing, and two things. Well, number one, I thought maybe she was going to throw herself off of it.
Oh.
So that's what I first thought, and then number two, I was wondering if you could talk about your height railing thing.
I don't think I'm alone with this.
Oh no.
I think this is common, and you guys can let me know. So if we are high up somewhere and there's a balcony or a railing or something like that, I have this compulsion that I am going to jump over that railing. I mean, it is strong. I mean, it is like when I was in college, we had like a ledge outside our dorm room window. It was not a big ledge, but people would crawl out, like stupid kids, crawl out and sit there. And I couldn't because I just had this feeling like all I need to do is like just inch forward a couple more inches and I would just be off of this ledge. Like, and I had to like remove myself. And I have that feeling a lot if I'm on a ledge of something or looking down over a railing that's like, all I would need to do is throw my leg over this and I could just go right down. And it's like a strong feeling like intellectually I know I wouldn't do it. But it is a strong enough feeling that I have to remove myself from that. So now, of course, whenever Sean is high up somewhere, he sends me a picture of it. Don't jump.
I don't have that, but I definitely have, like, I don't want to say fear of it, but it does freak me out when I'm up high and there's like 3 floors below me or something. Like, I'm not afraid
Yeah.
of the height, but there's just something about it that just freaks me out. Like, I love.
I saw a reel this week, and it was, I think, a building in Chicago where you stand up against the glass
Oh
and you kind of lean like
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Would you do that?
Oh yeah. See that I'm fine with.
You don't have a problem with that?
I think
Or
it's
like
the
The Grand Canyon overhang that's clear.
I think it's the fact that the railing is there that does it for me. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
it freaks me out if the railing's there. But like, I mean, I told you I've done that ride on top of the Stratosphere in Vegas where it hangs you off the side, perfectly fine. But if the railing's there, I don't know. Maybe because
You know what it is? I think with that, because there's a feeling of, it's controlled.
mm,
It's mechanically, like, they check that thing, there's safety measures in place. When it's just you and a railing and a cliff,
what
what's
happened?
preventing you from just throwing your leg over that and going over? Nothing.
Yeah.
It must be a control thing. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Email
Email us at
the
the Sunnydale Diaries
Diaries
at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. Oh, you finished it funny.
Anyway, this is where we see our first glimpse of the puppet vines that are coming out from the door. Or maybe they're inflatable. I don't know. But they were not believable.
No, they were believable.
Living vines, plants, whatever they were.
That ever happened with your husband? You just spontaneously create plants? No. Okay. I thought maybe it was a straight thing. I don't know.
No. And then Xander and Willow are just kind of standing there staring at these vines. They're not screaming or scrambling back or anything. Yeah, that's when Tara is kind of watching over the railing, and there's like hysteria below, but she's just kind of standing there observing it. Spike looks like he's enjoying it. He's like, "Yeah, finally something's happening at this party." Until like the magic straps come and strap him into the chair.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, what does that have to do with a jungle? Why is it a jungle?
I don't have
What does a jungle have to do with anything?
I don't have an answer for you because it doesn't even fit
Okay.
into what happens, like what we find out later.
I feel like they just stumbled on a prop closet full of vines.
It's from, is it Batman and Forever, the one with Lisa Silverstone and Poison Ivy?
Yeah. Yes.
They
Yes.
had that
You
left
think
over.
so?
I don't know if that was actually a 20th Century Fox movie or not, but
Maybe
they
you're
had
right.
all
Maybe you're right.
those. I'm like, oh, we could use
Yeah.
these. I mean, I don't know that necessarily need, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe the person later on, one of her punishments was strapping people down. I don't know. It was.
I don't know. Yeah, and nothing in the explanation of what's happening here evokes jungle. I don't know. It was a strange choice to me.
Mm-mm.
Forrest is trying to get Graham to help people to safety, but Graham is in some kind of a trance.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, touch not the impure thing, or ye shall perish. Find salvation in the cross of our Lord and Savior. Okay, whatever. So Forrest pulls him into the secret elevator, take him down to HQ.
And at this point, the whole building is shaking.
Yes.
And Maggie Walsh told them in Hush, in case of emergency, use stairs.
Yes.
Don't get in the elevator, especially during like
Yes.
a quake. I mean, greater as a building quake, but
This is why Forrest is the number 2 in the company and not the number 1.
I gotta say, I didn't like his turtleneck.
You didn't like his turtle? What is with the turtlenecks in this episode? I don't know. And then the next scene, she's got on like a tank top.
Yep.
That crazy California weather. Everybody clears out of the house except for the gang. Anya is standing there, and a ghost girl runs at her and through her. They all run out of the house.
With Julie.
And then as they're running out, Xander sees Julie with a horrible bald cap on,
Yep.
with just little
Tough.
tidbits of hair poking out. And he helps her out of the house, and she runs away.
Yeah.
We have no idea what happened to Julie after this.
No.
She just quietly, she's not screaming. She runs out. She's gone. Poor Julie.
I did like the line here. People are going all Felicity with their hair. That was good.
Yes, yes.
For our younger
Um,
viewers, Felicity was a show of the late 90s, early 2000s, where Kerry Russell, who had very nice long curly hair, cut it for season 2, and it rocked the world.
Man, the scandal. It really did. That was like front page news. And then the show took a dive
I really
after
liked
that.
that
It
first
went down
season.
in ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Spike offers to help the gang, and then he realizes no, he doesn't really want to do that, and just again wanders off.
Yes, yes. Um, HQ has been trying to page Forrest because they are aware of what's going on, and they're like, go, take precautions, go back and check it out. And Graham is fine now. There's no reference to what just happened upstairs. Just like, okay, you removed him from the situation, now he's fine. I would be like, no, you're not coming with me. I can't trust you.
Exactly. Yes.
Xander tries to get back in the house, and he gets thrown back violently.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? We gotta go find Giles.
Where was
Oh, he was at the espresso pump tonight doing something. And they cut to, yeah, he's at the espresso pump and he's doing like an open mic guitar solo gig.
And he's good.
He's good. The girls are into it.
Yeah. Willis says a little sexy, and Tara
Yeah.
and Anya kind of agree. I
Yeah.
did look up the song because I didn't know the name of any of the songs. Behind Blue Eyes by The Who.
You didn't know that song?
I knew the song, I just didn't know the name.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you remember what I said to you when you were making your prediction for Superstar?
No.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I'm going to have you go pull that up and watch it. Like, it starts about halfway through.
One moment, please.
Sure.
Who's going to be the superstar?
Giles going to be a superstar.
Giles.
How's he going to be a superstar? I don't know. There's going to be something where there's some magic that happens and he's famous and he has to deal with hordes of people wanting him for, his fame.
He's going to get on stage at the Bronze and pull out a guitar and just start singing.
Yes.
Like it.
That's totally in the realm of possibility for the show.
I like doing that to you, and you'll have no idea.
I have no idea.
A lot.
What?
Did you know that Anthony Stewart Head's brother, Murray?
Yeah. Yes, I thought we talked about this already.
If we did, I didn't remember it. It's definitely possible.
Yes. Do you know who Murray Head is?
I know the song "One Night in Bangkok."
Oh, you know the song "One Night in Bangkok." Okay.
And then I pulled them up. Like, you definitely could see the resemblance.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. Then we're back at the house and it's full on jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Buffy and Riley are still doing it. They can't stop. And it's like they had that weird effect. Is this where we see the weird effect of like the bed going down into like a nether realm or something? And it's very echoey and you're like, oh, this is something's going on here. And then the gang is meeting. I don't know where they're meeting at this point.
My guess was like the college library, but it was a complete.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And then they find out that Lowell House used to be a home for troubled children, right? And the director was Genevieve Holt. And she's still alive.
Yep.
And, it's only 11 p.m., so let's go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's pretty late. So I have a question for you about this scene. So Giles ponders it could be a succubi, and then he says it could be an Satyr. How do you pronounce that word?
Satyr? Is it Satyr? Satyr?
I don't know. Now I'm wondering, like, is this one of the words? Have I only ever read it? And I've never actually heard it because he said satyr, like the Y had an E sound. I've always said satyr, but again, maybe I've never actually heard it said. I've only read it, so I wanted your take.
Let's see. Satyr is what co-pilot says Saturn.
Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
So yeah, they like you said, they go off to this woman's apartment house.
Yeah.
Late at night, it seems. And who is it? Mrs. Landingham from The West Wing.
Is that who it is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. She did seem familiar, but I didn't get into it too much. Interesting.
If I didn't see Catherine Houston at the beginning, for some reason, I just remember her name. I don't know that I would have caught it. But
Good memory.
You should go back and watch it. And you're like, oh,
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, they're like, did you notice any weird stuff in the house? You know, like poltergeist. She's like, that sounds crazy. It's like, oh, okay. Yes, it does. But she took good care of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she only punished them when they were dirty. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to something here.
And no one died.
Creepy music.
But yeah, she was abusive.
Yes, she was. All in the name of religion and purity and ugh. So, but she's like, Giles like gives it to her. He's like, rah, you know, and is yelling at her about it. And she's like, I don't want to hear it because I can smell the sin on you. Yeah, sister, you have no idea.
So yeah, she mentioned she used to she would cut the hair off the girls, the Jezebels.
Yeah, and she'd baptize some of them, hold them under the water. And then Giles says, you know, they leave. And then Giles says they're not ghosts, they're apparitions. They're like poltergeists.
Although instead of... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
Instead of poltergeist in my notes, I wrote paranoid. I know what I meant. Go
on. They're feeding on the sexual energy that Buffy and Riley are providing.
They're providing a lot.
Yeah, and they're just going to keep feeding off of them until they die.
A big bursting poltergasm.
Poltergasm, that's right. Willow and Tara are going to do a spell to bind the ghosts or the spirits, and Xander and Anya are going to go and try and rescue Buffy and Riley. So they start the spell, which, you know, usually their spells are all full of Latin and calling on different deities, and this one is not. This one is just like a seance almost, right?
I thought it was funny when Tara said to Willow and Giles, join hands, let's form a circle. I'm like, no, that's a triangle.
She's not wrong. They're not wrong. So the spirits of the kids do appear around them. So that's good. Xander and Anya are able to enter the house, and then the spell is broken. The kids must sense that they're in the house. Right, and the spell is broken. Xander gets pulled right into the bathroom, into the tub, where he's being held down and drowned. Anya gets thrown over the stairs. She can hear all the kids' screams. She's got no patience. She's like, you know, she just wants to get back up and get to Xander. She gets a vine through the hand.
Ouch.
Yeah, but she gets upstairs and she rescues Xander. They come out of the bathroom. It's even more jungly. They're fighting their way through the vines. They get to the door. There's all sorts of dramatic music building up as they fight their way to the door. And they finally push open the door. And Buffy is like, what? Don't you knock?
The spell is broken.
The spell is broken.
Thank goodness.
And here's another acting trope. I was just talking to Drew about this earlier in the week. When there's a sex scene and the sheet is just like perfectly draped around the woman.
Yeah.
Funny. So that's it. The spell is broken. Now we get to the epilogue.
Yeah.
And you come in on them talking about how they didn't even know it was happening. It was so creepy. Oh my God. And he had a guitar.
I laughed out loud at that one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. And then, you know, Buffy is feeling guilty about what happened. And, it's so bad. And Willow's like, no, you were under the power of powerful magics. Yeah. And then she's like, it must have been horrible. They just kind of look at each other like, yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
One thing I didn't mention before, when they first get to the espresso pump, the look on like Willow's face was so hilarious. It was a good comedy moment.
And she makes a comment then about how no wonder I used to have a big crush on him.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have a big crush on him?
Not that I ever remember.
I don't remember that.
The trivia pointed out that she had a picture of him and Giles and her in her locker in season 1.
Oh,
I don't know
maybe
if
that
that's
was a little
true.
side plot line that got cut to the editing room floor.
I'm kind of glad it did.
Yeah. How many steaks do you give this one?
2 1/4, and the quarter is only because of Giles singing.
Oh, okay. Wow, I gave it 3 steaks.
Okay. This was the one. This is the one that made you a huge Buffy fan. My problem with this one, and I know I mentioned it before, it does nothing for the overall plot or story.
Yeah.
Other than like maybe the little Xander Anya fight if they're setting that up for something, but nothing.
No, it doesn't really move things forward with the Adam plot line. Yeah, you're right. What's your favorite line?
People are going all Felicity with their hair.
Mine was, shut up, repressed crybabies.
That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah. So, what's next?
Next, we have season 4, episode 19, New Moon Rising.
New Moon Rising.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. This has to be a werewolf episode.
Okay.
Why else do we care about the moon? Is it going to be Oz? I don't know.
Okay.
But I did say that I thought Oz was coming back this season.
You did?
Yeah, maybe this is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anything else that would occur in this episode?
New Moon Rising. Well, yeah, because he's going to come back and stir things up, and then Willow's going to be like, no, I'm with Tara. And then she's going to make it official. I'm with Tara now.
Mm.
That's the rising part. New relationship.
Okay. And then Oz kills Tara.
No.
I think, we're not going to do a screenshot because everything is
too spoilery.
Everything is too spoilery.
All right, no spoilers.
Nope.
Sean.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell them again about our socials?
Sure. We are everywhere at the Sunnydale Diaries. So stop by, say hello, give us a like, a message, a follow, whatever you want to do. We also have an email address. That's the sunnydalediaries@gmail.com. So feel free to email us anything and everything you want. We love getting email. We have a website, thesunnydalediaries.com, where you can get links to our podcast on many different platforms. You can download our 2025 Jenny calendar, because there's still almost 4 months left in the year. And you can
email us.
Yep, you can send a message to us on our website, and very soon there will be a link to submit your dossier entry for our season 4 contest. If you don't want to email us, you can do it there.
Mm-hmm. You can find podcast-related merch on Zazzle.com.
Yep, Zazzle.
Just go there and type in the Sunnydale Diaries, and you can find it. And there's I think there's a link on the webpage also for that.
Yep.
And don't forget to work on your entries for the contest. Mm-hmm. Create your dossier.
And we'll be back in 2 weeks, Monday, September 22nd, with New Moon Rising.
All right.
See you then.
See you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.